Hello viewers, I am Deepthi. In my previous video, I have covered first two chapters of ICSE Chemistry class 10. It means periodic table and chemical bonding. Now I am going to cover chapter 3, 4 and 5. It means acid-base salt, analytic chemistry and mole concept. Important questions I am covering here in the form of MCQ. Coming to first MCQ, a compound is found to possess carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Their percentages are given. Its molecular mass is 60. Find the molecular formula of the compound. We need to draw the table here. Three elements are given which are carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. It means organic compound is given. So percentage composition given is carbon 40%, hydrogen 6.7% and oxygen 53.3%. Now atomic mass we know for carbon it is 12, for hydrogen it is 1 and for oxygen it is 16. So atomic ratio is 40 upon 12. Here 6.7 upon 1 and next 53.3 upon 16. So value comes out to be 3.3 for carbon, 6.7 for hydrogen and 3.3 for oxygen. So for simplest ratio, we need to choose the smallest value, it means 3.3. So in the first case, 3.3 divided by 3.3, it means 1. And then 6.7 divided by 3.3, it means 2. And next 3.3 divided by 3.3, it means 1. So for carbon, it is 1. For hydrogen, it is 2. And oxygen, it is 1. So empirical formula, therefore, empirical formula is C, H2 and O. Now molecular formula we need to find and molecular mass is given. So we know that N into empirical formula it means CH2O is equal to molecular formula. And here we need to calculate also. So for carbon it is 12, for hydrogen 2 into 1 it is 2 and for oxygen it is 16. It means 12 plus 2 14 plus 16 it means 30 N and molecular mass is given as 60. Therefore, N is equal to 2. N is equal to 2 and this is our empirical formula. We can easily calculate now molecular formula by multiplying with 2. C2H4 and O2. So, our correct answer is C2H4O2 which is our option number B. In question number 2, calculate the empirical formula of a compound whose molecular formula is C8H6O4. It means molecular formula C8H6O4. We need to find the weight of this molecule. It means molecular mass या molecular weight is equal to C8 means carbon into 8 plus 6 into 1 plus oxygen 16 into 4. After calculation, their value comes out to be 166. So now N into empirical formula weight is equal to molecular formula weight. So N is equal to molecular formula weight divided by empirical formula weight. And what is the molecular weight we have calculated is 166. And given empirical formula weight in the numerical is 83. So value of N is 2. Value of N is 2 and this is the molecular formula. So therefore empirical formula comes dividing by 2. So empirical formula is C4H3O2. C4H3O2 is our option number D. Other options are incorrect. In question number 3, the gas liberated when sodium hydroxide reacts with NH4Cl. Gas reacts with NH4Cl ammonium chloride. So, options given are A hydrogen, B ammonia, C methane and then D is H2S. So, reaction we know NH4Cl ammonium chloride with NaOH gives on heating gives NaCl plus water and then ammonia. So in the given options B is correct which is ammonia. Now in question number 4, salt of which elements are generally colored? A is transition, B is normal, C is intertransition and D is none of these. Correct option is A which are transition metals. It means group number 3 to 12. Question number 5. The hydroxide which is soluble in excess of NaOH. Which hydroxide is soluble in excess of? So, options given are zinc hydroxide, ferric hydroxide and ferrous hydroxide, and then aluminium hydroxide. So, correct option is zinc hydroxide. Reaction is zinc hydroxide. When reacts with NaOH, it gives Na2ZnO2 sodium zincate and then 2 molecules of water. So correct option is option number A. In question number 6, an amphoteric oxide is, options given are copper oxide, zinc oxide, magnesium oxide, D, both A and B. And we know the oxides of aluminium, lead and zinc reacts with both acid and alkalis to form salt and water. So they are amphoteric oxide. In the given options, only zinc oxide is the correct option, which is option number B. In question number 7, ferrous salts are dash in color. A, reddish brown, B, blue, C, light green and D, colorless. Correct answer is option number C. It means light green color. Ferrous salts light green in color. In next question 8, the molecular formula for an organic compound is C2H6. Molecular formula is C2H6. Now, its vapor densities, we need to find the vapor density, and we know that molecular formula mass is equal to 2 into vapor density. So, first we need to calculate the mass of this molecular formula, and molecular formula mass is equal to 2 into carbon. Carbon means 12 plus 6 into hydrogen atomic mass is 1. So, 24 plus 6, it means 30 mU. Now we know 2 into vapor density is equal to molecular formula mass. We need to calculate vapor density. It means molecular formula mass divided by 2. We calculated it as 30 divided by 2. It means 15. So correct option is A, which is 15. Other options are 30, 45 and 60, which are incorrect. Now coming to question number 9. Find the empirical formula of the compound containing percentages of hydrogen and nitrogen are given in the question. So again we need to draw the table. Element. Two elements are using here, hydrogen and nitrogen. Next, percentage composition, which is given here as, for hydrogen it is 17.7 and for nitrogen 82.3%. Then atomic mass, for hydrogen it is 1 and for nitrogen it is 14. We know this thing. Then atomic ratio, 17.7 divided by 1, it means 17.7. 82.3 divided by 14, it means 5.878. Now coming to last step of this table, it means simplest ratio. It means we have to divide with the least number out of these two. And we know that second one is the least. So 17.7 is divided by 5.878 and value comes out to be 3. And here dividing same number we get 1. So for hydrogen it is 3 and for nitrogen it is 1. So the empirical formula of the compound is NH3. Options given are A is N2H, B is NH2, C is NH3 and D all of the above, and we know now that option C NH3 is correct. Question number 10. The empirical formula of compound is CH. If the value of N is 6, value of N is 6 and formula is CH only. So what we have to do, find the molecular formula. Molecular formula N we have to multiply with N. So it means C6 and H6. And this is option number D, which is correct. A, B and C are incorrect options here. Now coming to Gay-Lussac's law, which is question number 11. What volume of oxygen at STP is required to affect the composition of 11 liter of ethylene at 273 degrees Celsius and 380 millimeter of mercury pressure? So it means given reaction is C2H4 plus 3O2 oxygen molecule, then 2 carbon dioxide molecules are producing, and 2 water molecules are producing. Now here 3 volume of oxygen and 1 volume of ethylene. They are the reactants, and then 2 volume of carbon dioxide and nil. For water it is nil. So 1 volume of ethylene requires 3 volume of oxygen, because here for balancing we have to put 3 here. So now 1 volume of ethylene for burning requires 3 volume of oxygen, and the value given is 1 volume given is 11 liter of ethylene requires 3 upon 1 into 11. It means 33 liter. But here in the question, we have to find the value at STP. It means standard temperature and pressure. So we have to put gas laws also. P1 V1 upon T1 is equal to P2 V2 upon T2. So value of P1 at STP is 760 millimeter mercury. V1 we need to calculate. Temperature is 0 degree Celsius, it means 273 Kelvin. P2 is given as 380 in the question. V we have calculated 33 here, and temperature is 273. It means 273 plus 273, 546 Kelvin. So V1 is equal to cross multiplying 380, 33, 273 divided by 546 and then 760. Now 380, 2 here, 273 again 2 here. So answer is 33 upon 4. It means 8.25 liter at STP. Options given are A 33 liter, B 8.25 liter, which is our correct answer, C is 10 liter, and D is none of these. But here we need to apply gas law also. In question number 12, 40 centimeter cube of methane reacts with chlorine according to the following equation. And the given equation is methane CH4, which is in the gaseous form, again chlorine gaseous form, CH2Cl2, and then 2HCl gas. Calculate the volume of HCl gas formed here. Now here volumes we can check. 1 volume of methane, then 1 volume of chlorine. These are the reactants, and they are producing 1 volume of CH2Cl2, but they have asked for HCl. So here 2 volume of HCl is producing. Now in the given question, 40 centimeter cube of methane it is given. So we need to write 1 volume of methane produces. If they are asked any of the reactant, then we need to write here requires, and if products are asking, then we need to write here produces. Produces 2 volume of HCl, and the given volume of methane is 40. So 40 centimeter cube of methane produces 2 upon 1 into 40. It means 80 centimeter cube of HCl is produced in this reaction. Given options are A 20, B 40 centimeter cube, C 60 centimeter cube, and D is 80 centimeter cube, and 80 centimeter cube is our right answer. In question number 13, the tribasic acid is A sulfuric acid, and we know that it is dibasic acid. B nitric acid, it is monobasic acid. C phosphoric acid, and it is tribasic acid. And D is hydrochloric acid, it is again monobasic acid. So correct option is C, which is phosphoric acid, and it is a tribasic acid. In question number 14, calcium salts with sodium hydroxide gives dash precipitates. A option blue, B white, C green, and D red. Option B, which is white. So it gives white precipitate is correct. Question number 15, which of the following hydroxide is not an alkali? Options are ammonium hydroxide, B is copper hydroxide, C is calcium hydroxide, and D is sodium hydroxide. And the correct option is B, which is copper hydroxide, because we know that cupric hydroxide as well as ferric hydroxide, they are insoluble in water. So they are bases but not alkalis. In question number 16, which of these is or are colored metal ion? A option is copper, B is ferrous, C is ferric, and D all of the above. We know that all three are colored because the color of copper is blue, ferrous is light green, ferric is yellowish brown. So all of the above are colored. Correct option is D. Question number 17. Dash salt is dissolved in NaOH. A option zinc, B lead, C both A and B, and D none of these. Correct option is C, which is both A and B. It means lead and zinc, both salt is dissolved in NaOH. In question number 18, the formula of green vitriol is CuSO4.5H2O, B is FeSO4.7H2O, C is ZnSO4.7H2O, and D none of these. And the correct option is B, which is FeSO4.7H2O, known as green vitriol, because we know that blue vitriol is copper sulfate.5H2O. 19th question is the number of water of crystallization molecule in blue vitriol is A option 7, B 10, C 5, and D 9. We know that correct answer is C, which is 5. In question number 20, a compound has 82.4% carbon. So given amount of carbon is 82.4% and oxygen is 8.07%. What is the percentage of hydrogen in it? It means again it is an organic compound having carbon, oxygen and hydrogen. The sum of all these three should be 100. So we need to add these two. So it means percentage of carbon and oxygen is. So we need to add these two and the answer comes out to be 90.47%. So percentage of third, it means hydrogen, which is not given in the question. It means 100 minus 90.47%. So after calculation, answer comes out to be 9.53%. Options given are 0.1%, B is 9.53%, D is 90.47%, and D is none of these. So correct option is B, which is 9.53%. In question number 21, molecular mass is dash of the vapor density. A option is double, B is half, C is do not relate, and D is none of these. A option is correct, which is molecular mass is double of its vapor density. In question number 22, what volume of propane is burned for every 500 centimeter cube of air used in the reaction under the same conditions? Assuming oxygen is 1/5 of air. So reaction given is C3H8, it means propane, and 5 molecules of oxygen produces 3 molecules of carbon dioxide and 4 molecules of water. So first of all, they have given that oxygen is only 1/5 of air and the given volume of air is given as 500. So amount of oxygen in air is 1/5 and volume of air is 500 centimeter cube. It means 100 centimeter cube of oxygen total present in the reaction. Now coming to the reaction, 1 volume of propane is burnt in 5 volume of oxygen. So 5 volume of oxygen needed to burn 1 volume of propane, C3H8, 1 volume of propane. So 1 volume of oxygen is needed to burn 1 divided by 5. So given volume of oxygen here present with us is 100 centimeter cube. So 1/5 into 100, it means 20. So 20 centimeter cube of propane is burnt in the presence of 500 centimeter cube of air because it has only 100 centimeter cube of oxygen. So correct option is option number C, which is 20 centimeter cube. In question number 23, NaCl is A acidic salt, B basic salt, C normal salt, and D none of these, and correct answer is C, it is a normal salt. In question number 24, the molecular mass of NH4OH is NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH. How can we calculate molecular mass? For nitrogen it is 14, for hydrogen it is 1, but 4 into 1, then oxygen it is 16, and again hydrogen it is 1. So 14 plus 4 plus 16 plus 1, 35. So 35, A option is 35, B is 70, C is 20, and D is none of this. Option number A is correct, which is 35U. Question number 25. The observation when ammonium chloride reacts with aqueous sodium hydroxide. A option, reddish brown gas. B, colorless gas which convert red litmus to blue. C, colorless gas which turns blue litmus to red. And D, none of these. And the correct option is B, which is colorless gas which convert red litmus to blue. In question number 26, the color of precipitate when ferrous ions react with NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide, is A option is blue, B is reddish brown, C is white, and D is dirty green. And option number D, dirty green, is correct. In question number 27, the metallic oxide when it reacts with acid and alkali forms salt and water. A option is Al2O3, B is NaO2, C is MgO, and D is Fe2O3. And the correct option is A, which is aluminium oxide, Al2O3. Question number 28. The empirical formula of the compound is CH2O. Empirical formula is given as CH2O, and the empirical formula mass is, just we need to calculate the mass. For carbon it is 12, for hydrogen it is 1, and oxygen it is 16. So 12 plus 2 plus 16, it means it is 30. Options A is 15, B is 30, C is 45, and D is 60. And option number B, which is 30, is correct. In question number 29, copper sulfate gives dash color precipitate when it reacts with NaOH. A option is blue, B green, C reddish brown, and D pale blue. Correct answer is D, pale blue. Question number 30. The formula which represents simplest ratio in whole number of atoms of different elements present in one molecule of the compound is: A is chemical formula, B is molecular formula, C is empirical formula, and D is none of these. But here simplest ratio is word is written. So correct option is C, which is empirical formula. Question number 31. The relation between molecular formula and empirical formula is: A is molecular formula is equal to N into empirical formula, which is the correct one. Other options are empirical formula is equal to N molecular formula, C do not relate, and D none of these, which are incorrect options. In question number 32, the compound having molecular formula C10H20 is given. C10 and H20 is given. Its empirical formula is, the common number from 10 and 20 is 10. So it means CH and 2. So empirical formula is just CH2. A option is C10H20, B is CH2, C is CH, and D is none of these. So B option CH2 is correct. In question number 33, the molecular mass of benzene is, we know that benzene is C6H6. Now molecular mass is, C means 12 into 6 plus 6 into 1. 12, 6, 72 plus 6. It means 78. Options given are A 78, B 42, C 88, and D none of these. And A option 78 is the correct one. In question number 34, example of non-volatile salt is: A option is H2SO4, B is CH3COH, acetic acid, and C H3PO4, and D HCl. And correct option is H2SO4, which is non-volatile salt. In question number 35, ammonia may be oxidized to nitrogen monoxide in the presence of a catalyst according to the following equation. And the equation given as 4NH3 plus 5O2 gives 4NO and 6 molecules of water. Again given, if 27 liter of reactants are consumed. Here we know that we have taken 4 volume of ammonia with 5 volume of oxygen. So these two are reactant. It means 9 volume of reactants we are using here. If 27 liter of reactants are consumed, what volume of nitrogen monoxide is produced at the same temperature and pressure? And nitrogen monoxide is producing 4 volume. So we can write 9 volume of reactants produce 4 volume of NO, nitrogen oxide. Then 1 volume of reactant produce 4 upon 9 volume. But the value given is 27 liter of reactant. So they can produce 4 upon 9 into 27. 9, 3, 4 into 3, it means 12. So 12 liter of nitrogen monoxide is produced. So correct option is option number C, which is 12 liter. Other options are incorrect. As you know, some of the topics from these chapters have been deleted by board for this examination 2022-23. Still they carry 6 marks from acid base salt chapter and 6 from analytic chemistry and 10 from mole concept according to me. So you should prepare these chapters carefully for your examinations. Best of luck. Hope you have understood all the questions and numericals explained by me. If you still have any doubt, you can tell me in the comment section. I will definitely try to solve them. Thank you for watching till the end. Keep watching, sharing and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.